Hi, Rob here from AU Wax Melters, here today to talk to you about the difference between electric double boilers and direct heat melting. So if you look at our two examples here, on the right you've got our direct heat machine, and on the left we have our double boiler. Now the main difference between these two is that with a direct heat melter is that the element is coming in direct contact with the product. Now understanding electric elements is that the problem there is that an electric heating element is either on or off. Now many people believe that the thermostat controls the temperature of the element, but it's actually relying on the temperature of the product. So if you have a product that you feel is only going to be heated to say 75 degrees, the problem with that is that the thermostats can't read that product until it gets close to it. Now the electric heating element may be producing a temperature well above 150 degrees, meaning that any product that comes in contact with that is likely being damaged. This will produce inconsistency in appearance, certainly quality, and dealing with products that are trying to emulsify come together, you'll find a lot of inconsistencies there. With an electric double boiler, essentially what that is a pot inside a pot. Now the outer pot is filled with water, and the water is heated by the electric heating element. Now by doing this, water is very stable in its temperature transfer, so what you're producing now is a much larger heating surface. So it's covering completely the sides as well as the base. So that larger heating surface eliminates the need to put high temperature into the product for the heat to transfer through it, potentially damaging it. So it makes the temperature control very reliable and will never damage your product. Water is limited to the boiling temperature of water, so that is going to protect it like a shock absorber on your car. It smooths out the bumps. So it's essentially the shock absorber for your product. Once your product is stabilized and reached the temperature that you desire, well then it's dispensed then from the outer chamber through the water jacket out the dispensing tap, generally into a jug. While this process is occurring, the temperature is maintained through the water jacket, meaning that your product is not going to spike or fall, and you're not chasing temperatures constantly, which you would in a direct heat melter. Generally speaking, a direct heat melter, you would need to constantly agitate that product to try and achieve some consistency. It's very difficult to do. So I hope this explanation sort of irons out some of the misconceptions and helps you understand the processes that are going on a little bit more there. But certainly the water jacketed unit is why it makes it a much superior product. It virtually makes it impossible to damage your products that you're trying to make. Thanks again for watching. We hope to see you again in some of our other videos. And remember, there's nothing better than an AU wax melter, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.